Hey guys, on the replay, it's Katya here, and today we're tackling one of my favorite personality type and how you should market and brand yourself like an INFP. And today's lesson is brought to you by a very special fellow ENFP. We are very similar in many ways and very different in some others. So very excited to share with you my perspective on how you can build a business as an INFP so you can overcome your imposter syndrome and become recognized as the #1 choice in your industry. If you're coming on the replay, say replay down below. And just a little reminder as to why we're doing this. Well, INFPs like you are really, really talented. You guys are amazing at what you do, and you are some of the best writers, some of the best speakers, some of the best motivational authors, speakers, and coaches. And that's why you want to become more famous for what you do. You want to be more recognized for the work that you do. You want more people to know about you, more people that you can impact. And thanks to the power of what I'm going to teach you today, I'm going to show you how you can reach that icon status in your industry. Because you and I know that unless you can stand out in your industry, no one's going to take you as the obvious choice. No one's going to decide to pay you the big money. Everyone's going to look at all the other experts in your industry and say, well, I'm going to pay them the big money and not you. So today we're getting that icon star together by leveraging exactly who you are without having to fake it, without having to pretend you're somebody that you're not. So one thing I want to let you know before I start is that I am not here to put you in a box. I'm not here to tell you how you should live your life. I'm not here to tell you all INFPs are the same, because they are not. And I am definitely not here to tell you that I know everything about you and you don't know anything about yourself, because that is not the truth. Also, I don't even know if you're truly an INFP. A lot of people out there are actually mistyped and they think they're INFPs when in reality they're INFJs and vice versa. So I'm here to support you to figuring out whatever it is that's right for you and whatever it is that is going to help you move forward in your business and in your life. So who are the INFPs? Let's give some shout out to a few famous INFPs and a few INFPs from 20K Nation. So some of the most famous INFPs that my mentor has verified as INFPs are people like Keanu Reeves, a true INFP. When you see his interviews, you're going to see how he responds. You're going to see how meticulous he is with his words, how engaging he is. I love Keanu Reeves. So the thing about INFPs is they have this really cute vibe. They have this aura about them. That kindness really oozes from them. They are super people focused. They're amazing at telling stories. They're amazing at writing. They're amazing at really motivating other people. They're amazing at helping others value themselves. And different INFPs do that in different ways. So you have Keanu Reeves, you have Marcia, who is PewDiePie's other half, who is also, well, she was a YouTuber, and she does some amazing, inspiring videos and messages around empowering others. And you have Elizabeth Gilbert, who is also an INFP. She is the writer of Eat, Pray, Love, the writer of Big Magic. Big Magic is one of my favorite books, which basically is the definition of an INFP and an ENFP, somebody that creates by being able to see what happens into the future and being able to have this divine download. INFPs are truly some of the most creative people, some of the best at design, some of the best at creating things and making things innovative. Like, they're absolutely incredible. And I wanted to share with you a couple of INFPs in 20K Nation that do different things. So for example, we have on the left, we have Kaylin Parker. She's an INFP who has a business that helps people build social media agency, and she teaches them how to create content on social media. She teaches them how to get paid as social media manager, and she's really amazing in helping others value their services. Then you have another 20K Nation member who is Ivy. Evelyn Valdez, who is a graphic designer and a visionary when it comes to funnels and all the sorts of things that she's been behind the scenes. She loves being behind the scenes of some great funnels. She loves to design people's stuff. She designed the 20K Nation blueprint, which I will show you later on this slide deck. So she does amazing graphic design. She's amazing at creative ideas and coming up with suggestions for different people's businesses. She is incredible. And then you have people like Cass Davis, who she is a multifaceted, a multi-talented lady, but she has a few different sides of our business, including helping people create more passive income through affiliates, through becoming an affiliate. And then she also has a membership for people that want to use Pinterest for traffic. So she actually gave away a prize at our challenge that we run called Crickets to Clients. And she is somebody that really has worked really hard to learn and build her own passive income and is helping others to value themselves and do the same. And then you have Cheryl Lewis in 20K Nation, who is behind a Pearl brand. I think it's Purple Pearl brand, I think. Cheryl, forgive me. I'm trying to say it right. But she has an amazing business that helps people to brand themselves better. Again, INFPs are amazing at helping others value themselves, brand themselves, and all sorts of things. And she is a graphic designer, brand creator, really, really amazing perspective. And those are the kind of people that are INFPs. If that sounds like you, if you're creative, if you have a gazillions of ideas, if you are amazing at design, if you're amazing at connecting with people and you're kind, you're probably an INFP. Also, INFPs are very introverted. They love to spend time on their own. They love to be behind the scenes. They don't really care so much about the spotlight, although when they are on the spotlight, they really shine. But they're not the kind of people that I would recommend that they do 20 live streams a day like I can, because it's really, really exhausting for them. But I'm going to get to my advice in a second. I just wanted to share a couple of INFPs. Let me know if you relate to any of these folks, if you can relate. So super, super excited. It's Blue Pearl Bland. It's not Purple Pearl. Oh my God, Cheryl, that's so funny. Purple Pearl would be quite a cool name though. Debbie's here. We have Leslie's here. We have Aleem from 20K Nation, who's also an INFP. Let me give a shout out to Aleem, because Aleem is an INFP who, there he is down below. So Aleem is a 20K Nation member that teaches network marketing teams how to actually create a motivational culture and how to help them to build their teams, how to motivate their teams to sell more. He has so many years in experience of motivating teams and getting people to take action. And he's really, really amazing, not just with the mindset, but also with the team building aspect. So I am so glad I saw you, Aleem. Super, super, super happy to see you here. So very, 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 very cool. Sarah says, I've just been MBTI'd officially by my new boss, and I don't think I'm an INFP, but I'll find out tomorrow. She has a report. Good luck with the talk. Sarah, I have actually a video that I want you to watch, because I have somebody who was typed by a professional administered MBTI as an ENFP, and she was not. She was actually an ENTP. So I just want you to know that there is no test out there, even professionally administered ones, that are actually accurate. So heads up for you on that you actually could be, or you might not be. But either way, don't listen to what the boss tells you unless they're a true Jungian analytical psychology expert that actually understands all 16 personality types. So just a heads up on that one. So those are the INFPs that I wanted to share with you guys today. And I wanted to start by telling you some of my favorite things about INFPs. Who's excited about that? I am. Let's dive straight into it. No time to waste here. Number one thing, INFPs are fiercely loyal human beings. If you take care of them, if you give them a good experience, if you make them feel comfortable, they will be super loyal to you. And I have INFPs that have been stuck with me. They're not stuck. They just decided to stick around in 20K Nation for 4 years. People that I absolutely adore that have stuck around because they're so loyal. When they find somebody that gives them a great experience, they just stick around. That's the truth with them. So I really appreciate the fact about them that not only that they will stick around, but if they're loyal to you, they will also stand up for you. If there's sometimes I would get some unfair comments or some rude comments, my INFP fellow members and my INFP clients would always stand up for me, and they would always, always, always shout out and say, no, that's not how you're going to talk to Katya. Katya is amazing. And they always stand up for me, and I appreciate that about them so much. Another thing I appreciate about them is how amazing they are at copywriting and marketing in general, as long as they overcome their imposter syndrome. My copywriter, I thought for many years that she was an ENTP, but over the last couple of months, as we've gotten deeper into the Jungian psychology, she had a realization, and she realized that she was actually an INFP. So Olga is an incredible writer. I hire her every single time I want to have a sales page. So she wrote my 20K Nation sales page, which is why it sounds so much like me, because she's an INFP and I'm an ENFP. It's pretty much the same way of writing. She also wrote my VIP sales page, which is coming up really soon, which I'm super excited about. But honestly, if an INFP just gets stuck and chooses to focus their energy on writing and become the best writer, oh boy, these guys can sell like mofos. Honestly, their writing can make gazillions of dollars, not just for themselves, but for other people too. I love that about them. And then the other thing I love about them is how creatively geniuses they are. They can really combine things from different places and create this unique design that really stands out. If you want to stand out, hire an INFP in your life. They will help you to stand out, whether it's with design, whether it's with your marketing, with your positioning. They're amazing at that. I truly appreciate them for those skills. And then the other thing I appreciate about them is how kind they are, their thirst for knowledge, how much they want to learn. They are literally information sponges. They want to absorb everything. They're the kind of people that would buy the courses, and they would learn the courses, and they would read the books, and they would buy the books, and they are incredible when it comes to learning, and they have amazing thirst for knowledge, and they remember everything they learn. It's amazing. They have even better memory than I do, so I'm a little jealous there. And they're super people focused. They're super caring. Maybe technically the most moral people on the planet, because they have such strong moral compass, which of course has its cons as well, which I'll talk about. But the biggest thing is they're super people focused, and I love people focused people because I am people focused too. Like, you will very rarely see an INFP or an ENFP that teaches automation or funnels, because even though we appreciate that those things are important in business, we don't really put them on a pedestal. We don't think that we're one funnel away. We think we're one relationship away. And that's why we focus our time on building relationships, not so much on building funnels. Not saying that building funnels is a waste of time, but it's not our priority. We hire other people to do that for us, because that's not where we're passionate about. We don't really care about automations and all that stuff. That's for the NTs. NTs outsource all the systems and all of that to the NTs. So let's get straight into the 3 tips I have for you, how you should market yourself and brand yourself like an INFP. I think you may have a little idea based on the other people, but let me share some thoughts here. So the first thing about INFPs is they have to get over their fear of what other people think of their opinions, and they have to start sharing their opinions. So listen, INFPs, because you are who you are, you have the potential to be one of the most inspirational, motivational person on the planet. For you to do that and for you to achieve that, you must start sharing your opinions freely. That even means your unpopular opinions, the moral beliefs that you have about the world, about other people, about your clients, everything. So For example, I have this belief that faking it till you make it is terrible advice. I believe faking it till you make it is basically lying to other people. You're pretending you're somebody that you're not for the purpose of gaining sales, for the purpose of frauding people for money. I don't believe in that stuff. And I know that there's so many bro marketers out there that teach it. That's something I want you to do, INFPs. I want you to use what I just said and share a belief of yours that you have that maybe some people will disagree with. I know my people would never disagree with that, but I know some others will. Some people will be like, well, fake it till you make it is all about a state of mind and it's all about imagining it. No, fake it till you make it typically manifests in the real world in lying until you make it so that you can then shout out about how much you made it by pretending that you made it by being good at what you do. Instead, you made it by lying. So no, I don't agree with that. And the thing with INFPs, because they are so amazing at shifting beliefs, they are amazing story sellers. Remember the difference between a direct marketer and a story seller? The sideways story seller is somebody like me, somebody who tells stories, somebody who waffles a lot, who over explains and over communicates. Whenever I get messages from INFPs, it's not one sentence, it's 50 sentences. And that's fine. That's how INFPs talk. Stop telling them that they should talk less and stop over explaining themselves. That's who they are. And guess what? Your most compatible types on the planet, ENFJs and INFJs, they love that about you. They look at your message and they go, oh my God, they wrote so much. That's amazing. I can't wait to read all of it. That's literally how ENFJs and INFJs think about you, INFPs. So you should not try to do it different. You should not try to be more direct and get to the point. Oh my God, I get to hear this all the time. Katya, you should get to the point. No, I do not get to the point. I go around the point. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. You're welcome to buy from somebody else. Ciao. That's literally what your attitude should be as well around people who think you should just get to the point. I mean, have you noticed that these live streams that I've been doing every day have been an hour long? So what? The kind of people that want to learn this knowledge, they will stick around even if it's 5 hours because they want to change their lives. People who want to change their lives, they don't complain that it's too long or too much. Trust me, you're not too much. You're not too waffly. Use your sideways story selling skills to make more sales, to make more money. Oh my God, the kind of stuff I teach you in 20K Nation to make money as a sideways story seller is going to blow you away, INFPs. Seriously, it's going to change your life over there. Trust me. So, next point that I have for you is that because you're a great story seller, you should focus on creating a brand around yourself and becoming an influencer. An influencer brand model is where you are growing your own community of your own followers. Therefore, you become a micro influencer in your own industry where people love you for who you are. That's right, INFPs. You are meant to be famous. You are meant to be in the spotlight, whether that's a virtual spotlight or an in-person spotlight. You are designed to be in the spotlight. You are designed to be a source for knowledge, and you are designed to become an influencer in your industry. Don't deny that to yourself. Become that influencer. Overcome that imposter syndrome and become that influencer and influence the masses because that's how capable you are. And then the other thing I love about INFPs and I recommend to them is that a lot of the time they think they get burned out by creating content. I'm here to tell you that INFPs do not get burned out by creating content. They get burned out by distribution of content. They get burned out by anything that is implementation focused. So INFPs, if you're a true INFP, you love creating. You love just talking or writing or creating the first part, but finishing it, perfecting it, implementing it, publishing it, that's not something you're designed to do. Now, if you're at the beginning stages of business, do you have a choice? No, you have to kind of do the publishing yourself. But as soon as you start making some money, outsource the distribution and the publishing to an INFJ or an ENFJ in your life, and you will find yourself so much more energized, so much more creative. You will actually be happier and more fulfilled with what you do. Outsource the distribution, do the creation any time of the day. And then the next tip I have for you is kind of similar to what I mentioned at the beginning, which is to become a brand yourself. Your name should be a brand. Yourname.com should exist. Document your entire life. Document what you're eating. Document where you're traveling to. Document what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Show people behind the scenes of your life, behind the scenes of your business. Document instead of trying to create direct marketing and content kind of style. Just document what you do and become this walking personal brand that other people can be inspired by. And even if you feel like you haven't achieved the kind of stuff that's inspiring, this is what can inspire others. Your journey to where you want to be. So let's say you want to build a business that impacts 1 million women. Share the journey to building a business that inspires 1 million women, not the business that inspired in the past. Share the journey to your dream. You are a dreamer naturally, and I know you have a dream. What is your dream? Let me know down in the comments. What is your real dream? Whatever that is, share it with your audience. Document it happening. Document the challenges, document the struggles, document the beautiful parts of your life, document the hard parts of your life. Don't be afraid to do that. Write a lot. I cannot stress this. Become master at copywriting. I have trainings inside 20K Nation on copywriting. I have training inside 20K Nation on content creation. 20K Nation will absolutely change your life as a potential amazing copywriter, marketer. The kind of stuff that I'm going to teach you there, the psychology triggers of how to write and how to reach people is going to change your life. Can you imagine knowing that you have a skill that no matter what happens in your life, you can sell and you can make money with your writing, with your speaking? Can you imagine? I know that that's what I've been able to create as an ENFP. And as an INFP, it's going to be so easy for you to model that kind of style of how I do it. It's going to be so easy for you. Well, let me say it's going to be simple. I don't want to say it's going to be easy because I don't know what stage of journey you are. Maybe you're in the very beginning and you don't know anything about marketing. Or maybe you have been a seasoned marketer for years and you want to really go to the next level. Either way, if you really want to become that next level version of you, you have to keep mastering copywriting. You have to buy the books. You have to buy the courses. You have to join communities that will inspire you to do that. Like 20K Nation. Instant plug over here. But seriously, become a brand yourself. Write, document your entire life. Those are my number one tips for you. Of course, along the way, there's going to be things that are going to hold you back from achieving your dreams. And I want to let you know what these are going to be so that you can catch them now and not prevent them from moving you forward. The first thing that you guys struggle with, and please tell me in the comments if I'm right or if I'm right. But the first thing that you guys struggle with is your fears that others are going to think so badly of you. It's your own version of an imposter syndrome. It's like, oh my God, what if people find out? It's why you try to be so private about everything. You're so scared of being found out about your true situation. You're so harsh on yourself all the time and such a high achiever, you feel like you're always a failure. No matter how much you achieve, no matter what level you go to, you always feel like a failure. And you're so scared to be ashamed in front of others and to be shamed for being such a failure. I need you guys to decide today that this is something that you're going to be working on. And inside 20K Nation, we go really deep about how to transform yourself as who you are. And part of that is overcoming that fear of what other people are going to think of you. It's overcoming that fear that you're not a good enough expert. Because trust me, you are good enough how you are because you are one of the people that reads the most. You're one of the people that learns the most. You probably know more about your subject than most of the people in your industry. Isn't that true? And you probably care more about the people more than most people in your industry. Isn't that true? I think you know that I'm right. If you don't overcome that imposter syndrome, you're never ever going to become famous. You're never ever going to be the choice in your industry, and you're never going to make the kind of money that I know you want to make. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. And then the other thing is that I always remind INFPs is you guys have the tendency to get real lazy. And when I say lazy, I mean like real stuck in comfort zone. Oh, I'm so comfy here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do anything that's out of my comfort zone. It's so common for INFPs. I see this all the time. They're always scared to take a leap of faith. They're always scared to do it unless they've worked on that side of them. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not here to judge you because I have part of that too. I used to have, back in maybe like the first 2 years of my business, whenever I would feel like I'm not achieving enough, or whenever I would feel like I'm failing, I would revert to watching Netflix, or I would revert to sitting at home and doing nothing. Whenever I would feel like I'm not achieving enough, my first instinct is to just do nothing. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's kind of this, I'm not achieving enough, therefore I'm paralyzed. Because I'm paralyzed, I don't want to do anything. I'm not in the mood. And you and I operate off mood, not off what we have to do. Like, we don't care what you tell us to do. If we're not in the mood, we ain't doing it. But unfortunately, INFPs, that's not how business works. Because if you want to be a CEO that makes an impact globally, you kind of have to learn how to deal with any moods that you have, including personal drama, including business drama, including reputational stuff that could happen to you. It's really important that you work on that every single day. And you know how you can get over that? You want to know the real secret to that? I found it because it works magically for me. And this is the secret. Surround yourself with people who will force you out of your comfort zone. Not people who are going to enable your laziness. Not people who are going to say to you, it's okay, honey. Yeah, go watch that Netflix. No. You want people in your life who are going to be like, hey, what are you doing? You're wasting your life away. You are not doing the stuff you're designed to do. You are not doing enough. You are working hard on the wrong things. You are being lazy. You need somebody in your life who's going to be willing to tell you the truth every damn day. That's what you truly need. And that's what I have. Do you want to know the real reason I started 20K Nation back in 2015? 20K Nation is my community for influencers and thought leaders. And the reason I started 20K Nation was because I wanted people around me that I can relate to. People like you. I was sick and tired of I was working in corporate at the time, and I was sick and tired of this whole, oh, if you want to be successful, you gotta eat the dog, you gotta be a dog eat dog. You gotta be like ruthless, and you gotta not care about people. I say bullshit. I don't think that's true at all. I don't think that is true at all. I believe you can be successful, you can care for people, you can be kind, not nice, because being nice is not nice. Being nice is manipulative. Being kind and being successful are not mutually exclusive. And I'm here to prove that through 20K Nation. And the community we've created pushes each other so much out of our comfort zone. We have people that have gotten over the fear of camera. We have people that have gotten over the fear of public speaking. We have people that have gotten over the fear of charging tens of thousands of dollars for their services. We have people that have gotten out of laziness every single week. I truly believe that this is a place that can help somebody like you get out of your comfort zone all the damn time. And then finally, INFPs. You have way too many ideas. Like me. I get it. You read a book, an idea comes up, and you gotta purge it. You gotta do something with it. Otherwise, your brain will explode. I get it. I have the same thing. I have the same thing. That's why it's very important that you focus, well, not that you focus, that you have implementation support in your life. You need structure. You need a structure to operate within, because if there's no structure, you can get around the circles and you can get distracted with all the squirrels. Isn't that true? Give me the word squirrel down below if you know what I'm talking about. Maria says, you know me so well. And then Victoria says, I'm not so scared of that anymore. Still a little, but not so much. And I'm totally frustrated of not being in the spotlight, that my message is not going through. I'm actually out of my comfort zone so much that I feel more in need of grounding. April says, I was wondering if I'm really an INFP, and you're confirming that it's totally me. Everything you're saying, it's me. The fear got busted when a random post got shared over 11,000 times. Debbie, that's a great way to get an INFP out of their comfort zone. Become viral randomly. I love that so much. So, squirrel, says Aleem. It's so true. So, you guys need structure. You can't just wake up in the morning. You're not like me. Like, I can get up in the morning and I can just move super fast and get going with my day, and that's going to be totally fine. But you guys need a structure and a little bit of a routine. You need a routine that's going to keep your life in order. I have actually one of my VIPs that has the most incredible structure in her life. She eats the same meal every single day at the same time. It's never 1 minute later. It's never 1 minute earlier. It works like a charm for an INFP. You need the structure. You need the structure. So, if you got into here, there's a couple of things you can do. You can take what you've learned today and you can go through it, maybe do some Googling, maybe do nothing with it. Continue to not make the money you want to make. Continue to not make the impact you want to make. Or maybe option 2, you can listen to this, take it on your own accord and say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to try to do this on my own, and I'm going to make it happen. I am going to do this, and I'm going to learn what it means to be an INFP. You can try to be me. You absolutely could be me if you wanted to. Well, you can't be an ENFP because you will always be an INFP, and I will never be you. But, you can try to be me, and you can sift through all the wrong tests and all the years that I've put into this and all the money that I've spent on mentorship and everything I've learned about this work. Or you can let me guide you through this as an INFP. You can let me teach you how to understand yourself. You can let me tell you exactly who you should be targeting and how. You can let me tell you how to show up as your type. Basically, you can use my brain. And I want to tell you something. I want to preface this by saying that I want to reassure you that nobody out there would teach you this kind of stuff, because nobody out there considers who you are. Most coaches out there teach you their system that worked for them or worked for other students. But what about you? You are actually really rare. INFPs are one of the most rare types. So if you're following a system that some other type created for some other type, how would you ever know that that will work for you? I can promise you that I am not going to tell you the kind of stuff that don't work for you. For example, the amount of coaches that have told INFPs they should write in more direct style and get to the point, you have no idea how many. They're all wrong. You have no idea how many coaches have told INFPs they should create less and do more. Wrong. INFPs should create more, not do more. You have no idea how many coaches have told INFPs, hey, you should go live every day. Hey, you should go to lots of events. Are you kidding me? You know how exhausting that is for an INFP? Do you know how burned out and unhappy they will be if you tell them that they must be live every single day and they must go to 10 events a year? It's not right. And then, how many coaches take their loyalty for granted? How many coaches forget about them, never give them any recognition, never tell them they're doing a good job, and they're just sitting there and being loyal to them? Well, If you were to work with me, I can promise you that I will only tell you things that actually make sense for you. And I will not force you to create less and do more and learn less. Oh my God, how many times have you been told, oh, you don't need more information, you don't need more implementation? That's wrong. INFPs actually get inspired by learning, and by learning more, they actually do more. Did you know that? Did you actually know that the way that INFP's brain works is they have to learn to do? That's why INFPs buy millions of books. Is there an INFP here that doesn't have 50,000 books in your Kindle or in your shelf? I do. And I promise you, I will not tell you to show up as something that you're not. I will not tell you to fake it till you make it. I will not tell you to focus on automations. However, I will challenge you to become the best version of yourself and the happiest. I can guarantee that whatever work we do together, it will make you happier than you are today in your business, in your life, personally, professionally. And I will challenge you to get out of your comfort zone. I will not tolerate laziness. I will not tolerate excuses. And I will push you to win, because that's all I care about. Because your success is my success. Oops. So if you were to work with me, whether you're starting out or very advanced as an entrepreneur, whether you're sure you're an INFP or you're not, whether you make 2K a month or 20K a month or 200,000 a month, whether you have a team of 0 or 20, I can blow your mind away with this kind of work, with the psychology, with the marketing messaging, with the kind of return on effort, fulfillment, and momentum I can create for you with this work, and I can bring into your business. So here's how we work together. Here's where I want you. I want you inside my invitation only. Why did I say invitation? It's application only. Gosh. Application only community called 20K Nation. And the purpose of 20K Nation is very simple: to go from 0 to 20,000 followers and 0 to 20K months, from 100 to 20-hour work weeks together. That's it. It's super simple. And 20K Nation is not just a group. It's not just a community. It's not just a course. It combines five essential elements to growing you as an INFP, so you can become the CEO that builds the audience, the accolades, and the money that you want to make. And those 5 elements are community. Remember when I talked about the community that needs to push your ass all the time? Yes, we have that. Remember when I talked about how you need support with implementation? Yes, we have that too. We have implementation focus calls and threads that are going to help you and kick your fire to the butt. Hold your fire to the butt. I can't talk. It's 5 p.m. over here. Hold your fire. Hold your butt to the fire. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. And then mentorship and vision. For those of you that are going on the wrong path, I'm going to pull you back and say, that's not the right question you're asking. You're going on the wrong path. This is the right path for you. And then personality typing and psychology to learn about yourself, and the 20K Nation blueprint to get you to 20K months, which I'll tell you in a second about. So we're a group, we're a community. It's not a course, it's an experience. And we're a group of thought leaders that are committed to changing the world and committed to improving our lives as well. And we've been around since 2015. This community has got so many testimonials that I can't even count. Actually, I lied. I have 32 video case studies and hundreds of screenshots. So I guess I can count to hundreds. Yes, hundreds. Our goal, get to 20K months in less than 12 months. No, I'm not going to guarantee you that you're going to get there in 12 months because I don't know where you're at. But we've had people that have gone from 0 to 20K months in literally 30 days. So why would that not be possible for you? The only person that can make this happen is you. So remember our INFPs that I mentioned earlier in 20K Nation? Well, Kaylin is one of those INFPs in 20K Nation that since she was using the personality typing, she just felt so aligned with her new clients. It's been so much easier for her to get people to say yes to her. She has never felt more happy in her social media business, and she has truly, truly made a difference into her own life. And then Ivy is a great example of somebody who, before she came into 20K Nation, she had no idea how to create high-end offers. And thanks to Spring 2, she looked at Sprint 2 and my structure for creating high-end offers. She was so blown away. She could not believe the kind of detail I teach there. She said to me that Sprint 2 is literally worth the entire 20K Nation for her because it helped her create a high-end offer that can make her thousands and thousands and tens and hundreds and millions if she wanted to. Because once you have a high-end offer of $3,000 and more, then it's no longer a hustle and bustle for $10 things or $50 things or $500 websites, graphic designers. You can actually learn to do high-end offers. And I have so many case studies that I want to share with you, and I have a lot of others that are not INFPs because I want you to know that this works for all types. And the reason this works for all types is because I mentor you based on your personality type. I don't mentor you. I don't tell everybody to do the same thing. Yes, the blueprint is similar for everybody, but there are certain nuances inside the sprint that would vary based on your personality type. So when you're stuck with a decision, it's not a matter of, oh, is this the right decision? It's a matter of, is this a decision that would work for you? And we're there to help you throughout that. We have people like Beth who came in 20K Nation when she was making $5,000 a year, and now she makes over six figures with her own brand new business. She has a membership site called The Revolution of Winning that helps entrepreneurs get stuff done through gamification and competitions. It's pretty cool. And we have people like Simone Vincenzi, who's an ENFP, who doesn't really even benefit so much from the teachings because he's at $500,000 a year. However, he does benefit from the community, and the amount of money he's generated just from the JVs is over 35,000 pounds. And then we have people like Denise, who's an ENFP, who literally had the best month in business she did just now in August. And she did that through doing a 5-day challenge, kind of like what I did last week. And she was able to create her very first 31,000 pound month, which is pretty dope for somebody that has never done that before. We have so many different case studies. On 20knation.com, you can see gazillions of them. Like, there's literally gazillions of case studies. And I'm posting on my wall every day, like 4 of them on 4 different places because I have so many that I want to share with you. So let's recap what you have. There's the personality typing library, which helps you to leverage your INFP-ness so you can be yourself, attract the people who are guaranteed to love you, pay you, get the best results from working with you, and rave about you to all their friends. Because let me tell you this, INFPs, there are certain types that are designed for you that as soon as you open your mouth, they're going to buy. You don't have to convince them. They're just going to look at you and they're going to go, wow, this person is so smart. I really want to work with them. Isn't that the dream, INFPs? Yes. If you learn how to market to them, they're yours. And then this doesn't just help you build a brand that is successful, it helps you build a brand you don't need to escape from. How many INFPs have come inside 20K Nation and they absolutely hated the state of their business because they listened to a book or something that was wrong for them and they became this business model that was totally wrong for them? It's absolutely insane what kind of business models I've seen INFPs do that are completely wrong for them. Personality typing library stops that. And then the 20K Nation Blueprint, which is a 6-month marathon designed to get you more sales and get your brand up there, up towards that icon status in your industry. And the sprints are designed in a way that you go through them over and over again. I'm going to show them in a second, but they're designed so you don't waste time on things that don't matter, and it's strategically built on a step-by-step process, and we've tested it in all niches, from agencies to relationship coaching to hypnotherapists to marketing, web designers, graphic designers. We've tested it with so many different industries and niches. So whatever niche you're in, trust me, you're gonna be able to use that. And remember when I told you that an INFP designed a blueprint? This is the blueprint that INFP Ivy from 20K Nation designed that you guys get to enjoy on the screen. Let me see if you can see the whole thing. I want you to I want to show it to you, the whole thing, because this is sexy, okay? This thing is sexy, guys. This is our 12 sprint 20K Nation blueprint that takes you from how to build your business foundation, how to create an avatar based on your personality type, how to create a product portfolio that makes sense for you, how to price, how to create high-end offers so that you can get more money with less people. In sprint 3, it's all about finding your unique differentiator so that you can stand out from your industry, something you're amazing at. In sprint 4, I'm going to teach you how to close like a superstar so that you don't get the typical "I can't afford it" objections. In fact, I'm going to remove all objections for you. I'm going to teach you how to get discovery calls like a master. Then in sprint 5, I'm going to teach you momentum and money through mindset, how to have a healthy money mindset, how to get out of your own way as feeling as an imposter, because unless you do that, you're never ever going to change. Nothing's going to grow for you. You need to master that imposter syndrome and get rid of it, like immediately. The perfectionism, it needs to go. The procrastination, it needs to go. Sprint 5 is right there for you. And then in sprint 6, the 9-10 content plan. For those of you that want to create more of something that you want, but you don't want to have to do it in a way that's disorganized and you want a structure. In sprint 6, I'm going to give you the kind of structure that is going to help you create 90-day worth of content in 10 days or less. It's pretty dope, and I know you're going to love it. And I'm talking daily content for 90 days, not just like one a week. Then in sprint 7, I'm going to teach you how to build your audience so that you can be more famous, more recognized, and be chosen in your industry. In sprint 8, I'm going to teach you how to live stream like a pro and how to close on live streams like I'm doing now. Woo! Yay! Plus, I've done over 1,000 live streams throughout my career. There's nobody better you can learn this from. Sprint 9 is the art of science of story selling, which is the #1 skill that if you master, you will forever be absolutely irreplaceable. You will forever be secure. You will forever have a skill that will save you no matter what financial difficulties that you have. Without that skill, kind of hard to do it for an NFP. ENFP including. And then how to make 20K a month by working 20 hours a week. This is going to be really important. INFP struggle with delegation. I'm going to help you there too. And then in sprint 11, we're going to talk about outlasting the competition with Facebook ads. Super dope for those of you that are ready to go big, reach more people, and start paying for marketing. And then sprint 12 is all about leveraging other people's audiences, PR, getting publicity, getting featured in big publications. Not just you telling how great you are, but having other people tell how great you are, because let's be honest, INFPs, that's how you feel good about yourself. I know that because I'm the same way. When other people tell me I'm great, I feel great too. It's kind of cool like that, isn't it? So that's the blueprint, and it's designed in a way that we go over, we do it over and over again. We master every single piece every 6 months together. It's an entire experience that I keep you accountable. We do it live together. It's an incredible experience that is going to help you get more done than you ever have. And then of course, I'm not just going to give you some information and leave you hanging. I will do once a month coaching with me through Zoom, where we're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about, whether it's messaging, your type, getting clarity, having a better vision for yourself, getting out of overwhelm. I can help you on these calls once a month, you and me, all of us together creating. And people always say that they learn so much by just even listening in from other people's answers. If you're a 20K Nation member, let us know how much you love the mastermind calls. So how much do you love the group coaching calls and how valuable they are. And then the monthly implementation mastermind call with the community. This is going to change your life, INFPs, because those of you that really want to focus on getting more done, we are going to hold your butt to the fire by keeping you accountable to the things you said you were going to do. And how are we going to do that? Implementation calls, implementation coaching that's happening right inside 20K Nation for you. So we're going to keep you accountable. We're going to give you direction. We're going to remove overwhelm, and we're going to hold your butt to the fire. And then the global community of the most inspiring people you will ever meet. Make friends with people who really do get it, who love people, who are also working on their laptops, so you will never feel alone again. And you will meet the most exciting people who are TEDx speakers, award-winning entrepreneurs, artists, etc., all handpicked and almost all the types. And then I do have some bonuses for you, of course. You don't think I'm going to bribe you with some bonuses? Of course I'm going to bribe you with some bonuses. Bonus number 1, free access to my Ace Your First 1,000 Fans to Freedom. This is my exact same course that I created, where I showed step by step my process of how I got my first 1,000 followers and how I got them to pay me. Super cool. You're going to love that course. It usually sells for $497. And then bonus 2, I'm going to match you with an accountability partner that's highly compatible to you. Somebody that you two will match like a perfect puzzle piece, so that you two have an amazing friendship, relationship, support each other, keep each other accountable. You need accountability. Trust me, I know you do. And then the early bird bonus. If you join today and latest tomorrow, this is going to be so amazing. Who would like to see behind the scenes of this entire launch? What we spent, what team we have, why we made the decisions that we made. Who would like to get that? Every single person who is in 20K Nation now, and every single person who joins 20K Nation before tomorrow, midnight Eastern at 11th of September, is going to get the behind the scenes workshop, where I'm going to show you behind the scenes of entire launch. And I'm going to throw in there as a bonus the very first launch debrief that I did for 20K Nation when I started it from zero, in case you're launching for the very first time. And then bonus 4. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this, because for the first time ever, we're going to do a 20K Nation live event where I am going to see you and hug you in person. And for those of you that are in 20K Nation, you're going to get a special members pricing only. So the general public will get it at one price. You guys will get it at a special price just for you. And we are hoping to do the event in London or Toronto. We haven't decided yet. Maybe we have. Maybe it's in London. We're not sure yet. Woo! It's going to be dope. So dates and location will be announced, but we hope for spring of 2020. So 20K Nation Live. Meet your best buds in real life. And then, if you want to have some time with me to go over your messaging, get together to map out your personal plan to 20K months, improve your messaging based on your personality type, get to know each other a little better, and really support you on a deeper level, the first 30 people that join in as an annual member will get that bonus. A few of those have gone now. We have a couple left. So if you want to have some time with me, you don't want to wait until the last minute to get that one. Trust me, you really don't. So get the one-on-one bonus by joining as an annual member. And then another annual only bonus. If you join as an annual member, you will also get access to the Casanova effect, which is my Facebook video ads course that will help you implement Facebook video ads into your business for maximum exposure, virality, and helping you make more sales, get the most qualified leads, and it's going to be dope. It's run with my Facebook ads manager that I've been working in for the last 3 years now. It's going to be dope. And then one thing I wanted to let you know is we have partnered in 20K Nation with an amazing charity this year that is run by an ENFJ who's a 20K Nation member, and it's called Extreme Teen Leaders. And that organization is a community that provides live personal development events for teenagers in the States. Right now, they are in a couple of states across the US, and their dream is to really get into the entire world, because their mission is to help as many students as possible, as many teenagers as possible, to get out of their depression or hard times, or teenagers that are going on the wrong path, and really taking them on a path of leadership, giving them the skills, the tools, and the knowledge to become the leaders of tomorrow. By joining 20K Nation, you could be sponsoring the future leaders of your country. How dope is that? I'd say it's pretty dope. And here's a summary of what you get once again. You get the 20K Nation Blueprint valued at $1997. You get the Human Nature and Personality Typing Library valued at $497. You get the 20K Nation Monthly Group Coaching Call at $497 a month. You get the 20K Nation Monthly Implementation Mastermind Call valued at $497 a month. You get the global community of pre-vetted peers. Well, that's priceless because let's be honest, people don't have a price on them. Yes. And then the Earlybird Bonus, the 20K Nation Launch Debrief Workshop, which we'll be invited to live. You're going to get that. It's valued at $997. And then the 20K Nation Live Event 2020 members only pricing that you're going to get. And that, my friends, is going to happen next year. You're going to have a special prize to be invited to that event. And then accountability partners, which will be absolutely priceless. And then one-on-one coaching with me, 30 minutes, first 30 annual members only, sold for $1,000 typically. And then the Casanova Effect Facebook Video Ads Course 2.0, new versions coming in Q4. That will be sold for $997. And then you get a membership saving as well if you pay annually instead of if you pay monthly. And the total value of that is $17,000 of values. But guess what? You don't have to pay $17,000. You don't even have to pay $10,000. You don't even have to pay $5,000. All you get it in is for $1,497 a year. And here's the best part. You don't even have to pay the $1,497 today. You just have to pay the $97 application fee today. And then once you're accepted, we will take the $1,497 in 7 days from today. So $97 today is all you need to get started in 20K Nation. $97 is all you need. And listen, I know some of you would like to have an option to pay monthly. And that's fine because we have that option for you. And if you can pay for the full year and if you don't want the bonuses of one-on-one with me or the Casanova Effect or those things, then no worries. Pay the $97 application fee today and then $147 a month in 7 days and $147 every single month. So here's a summary of what you get as a monthly member. You get the 20K Nation Blueprint, the Human Nature and Personality Typing Library, the 20K Nation Monthly Group Coaching Call, the Mastermind Implementation Call, the community, the Facebook group, the Launch Debrief Bonus, the 20K Nation Live Event, and the Accountability Partners. And that is all for $147 a month with a $97 application fee. So here's what you need to do right now. You want to go to 20knation.com, pay the $97 one-off application fee to secure your spot today because the clock time is ticking for the Launch Debrief Earlybird Bonus that expires tomorrow. And then you want to fill in your application within 24 hours. Now, I want to show you exactly where everything is so that you know where you can get it all. If you go to 20knation.com, I'm going to share my screen over here in a second. Let's see where it is. Where it is. There it is. Exclusive community. There we go. Boom. Oops. Oh, there we go. Boom. So go to 20knation.com and then tap on the Apply Now button and then choose your option. I recommend the annual. Come on. Why would you not do the annual and have a call with me? Seriously. And then click on Apply Now. And then Earlybird Bonus expires in 1 day and 6 hours. Fill your details, go to the next step, then fill your application within 24 hours, and then you're good to go. You are good to go. So remember, go to 20knation.com, pay the $97 one-off application fee, fill in the application form within 24 hours, and then we'll get back to you within 48 hours. So 20knation.com. If you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask them. And I'm going to show my face for a second. And if you have any questions, let me know. Whoop. Yay. This one. So you can see the link because that's the dopest thing. I can rhyme. I saw Lucy's here. Beverly's here. So excited to see you guys. So excited to see you. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions whatsoever. I'm going to stick around for another 3 minutes. And yes, it's going to be dope. So let me know. Jamie says both Toronto and London. Leslie says they're incredible. And Aleem says it's a game changer. Cheryl says she loves Sprint 6 and she says that 20K Nation is so supportive. Let me show you guys. Where is it? This one. So supportive in 20K Nation. Game changer, says another INFP. And Leslie says they're incredible. And then Cheryl says love Sprint 6. And then learning every day, says Cheryl. And then did live every day, got exhausted. Yep, correct. You guys, the squirrels, so happy to see you guys here. So if you have any questions, you know where to reach me. I am super accessible. You're welcome to message me, ask me any question whatsoever. And if not, I shall see you inside 20K Nation tomorrow. Woo!